It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Chicago Bulls. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Goes to the left side. Fournier. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
I like that.
Orlando ball.
I got ball. Let's cut.
Great dish to set it up. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Gordon to Fournier.
Right.
Nice pass to set things up. Oh, emphatic slam.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Augustine with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Vucevic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jonathan Isaac trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Done. Layup goes down. Well done.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly, because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Magic own the possession. To Fournier. Sets him up. Vucevic. The drive right to the basket. Gordon to Fournier. For three. His first effort off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Augustine with the basketball. The score 12-8. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Slam dunk.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
I got him. Right there. Here we go.
Fournier gets it in the right corner. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. to Vucevic. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Nikola Vucevic. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Lobs it up. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Isaac. Whoa! What a finish! Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Great look and vision. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And he finishes at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Orlando has it.
Got some for him.
Here comes the screen. Isaac. Driving right to the basket. To Fultz. Isaac. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Fultz with the basketball. Margins 8. Here comes the screen. Fultz. Great feed. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Markelle Fultz to Vucevic. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Chicago possession. To Wendell Carter. Fultz into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And finishes strong. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Lays it up and in. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. First quarter's complete. It has been all Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. To Fultz. Thaddeus Young. Tips it.
Just incredible timing in that swat.
Flushes it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Fultz. And scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Chicago ball. To Young. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Thaddeus Young at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 67%. Free throw try, off the mark. Jonathan Isaac. Deep two there, won't go. Throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Tight space with the crossover. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Shot from in close, no good. Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Markelle Fultz. Down low, it's Gordon. To Fultz. Markelle Fultz. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot. Extra point.
Substitution being made in this one. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. In the front court, it's Augustine. Looking to make something happen. Vucevic to Mo Bamba. From the outside, and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
I'm here. I got ball.
Fournier to Vucevic. No, I missed a short one there. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Augustine with it up top. His guys down big. Vucevic.
Coming through.
Beyond the arc for three. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
To Young. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That misses with 3 seconds left. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando. Our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Bulls absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. The Magic. Maybe in
Game track. Points in the paint.
the Orlando Magic are in a situation where if I was the coach of the team, I'd hope they'd be insulted by the way they gave up points in the paint. Going into the second half, these guys really need to have some pride and be more assertive around the basket defensively. The problem became more apparent to me closer to halftime.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
to Chris Dunn. To Levine. Zach Levine doing what he does best.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Gordon. To Vucevic. Gordon.
Watch the shot. Watch the shot.
The rebound cleared by the Bulls.
We go.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Vucevic. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Terrific vision and stuffs it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Rebound taken in by Chicago. From long range, buries it.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Here comes the screen. Isaac to Vucevic.
Here we go. We got something.
It's a big finish.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Five to shoot for Orlando. Trying to cash in. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nikola Vucevic. A couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. First try, no good. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Nikola Vucevic pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. Rebound taken down by Markkanen.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. passed it off. And a throwdown.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Mo Bamba. Vucevic. Shot from the lane won't go.
Trap this, come on, we got
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he knocks it down at the line. Magic basketball.
Match up.
Here comes the screen. Fultz. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Fournier. Knocks it down from mid-range. Ah, the monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mo Bamba to Fultz. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Fultz with the basketball. Down a bundle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys. Time for some new personnel into the game. Chicago with the possession. Al-Farouq Aminu able to recover with the block. Markkanen. And throws it down.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Markelle Fultz. That is great vision to set it up. Count the basket inside.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Fultz. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Screen coming. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Markelle Fultz. Nice pass to set things up. Won't go. Gets to the basket and scores. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer, Markelle Fultz. 3 for 6 now. 3 quarters down. Nice cushion for the Bulls. It's Magic basketball here as we start the 4th quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
Here comes the screen. Done. That pass stolen by Orlando.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Fournier. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Markkanen to Zach LaVine. Has a chance. Shot no good there by LaVine. In the front court, it's Augustine. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
To Wendell Carter. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. To Chris Dunn. Good. Off a spin.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Fournier. Screen coming. Fournier. Great feed. Sets it up. Turns and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Here comes the screen. DJ Augustine swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Over to the right side. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's now 4 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Jonathan Isaac. Wide open look. Won't go. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Augustine with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Fournier to Vucevic. Great pass to set it up. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bulls with it. To Young. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Thaddeus Young rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nikola Vucevic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
The Bulls take this one as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls were was simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Blocks.
The Chicago Bulls couldn't have been more impactful with their shot blocking. I was fascinated by the way they used their aggressive defense to get a well-deserved win.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
These are the top plays of the game.